And here we go. Part 15 of Ace Attorney. And we're going to do the trial, no matter how long it takes. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Yeah, definitely not. And here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Bowers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready to... Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there are other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that will be the producer. I hope not. It is. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Yeah. Well, there he is. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can't you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob ruffle. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Look at his face, dude. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Yeah, we gotta press this guy, then. I was at the studios around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer and ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. That's about it. That's how you really choose to end it, huh? The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, we gotta press this guy. First, he was in the studios until he got into the studios at around 9. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in at all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about those freaks in your industry. Still, FYIW, I was pretty busy all that day, frowning face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, he was doing an action scene run-through, yes. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrates. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you could believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope. Just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Well, I think mainly because Powers broke his leg. Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Alright, thus the limp. Which of course led me to missing my lunch, Ruffs. Ruffs? Rolling on the floor, starving? That's probably it, though. I hear everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, then. Okay. What exactly did they have for lunch? Seabone steak! The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate of some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else meaning that the witness did not eat with them. He had a meeting, so he ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Let me see about that. Well, yeah, he was in a meeting all day. I guess it's a little bit, I mean, it's a little bit vague. Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? Was I sure I was onto something? I was sure I was onto something there. Wait a minute. Ended up skipping. Wait. But he had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so he ended up skipping lunch, though. No. There was no. Yeah. There was food. There was no food at the. No. Actually, no. There was food at the thing. What am I talking about? Yeah, Dusty Mod. Now that you mention it, Mr. Manella. What do you want, Sweats? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, and the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could at least eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then, drool. Mental image I will carry on with me into my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Okay, alright. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Well, let's press this one first before we even get to that one. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? Yeah, he says he's pretty sure. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, another one, Sweats. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Alright, let's see. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. You didn't just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break. I'm pretty sure I read that wrong. Oops, Ruffle. Well? Mr. Manella, what's all this about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job! If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Oh, God, what? Oh, boy. What do you got this time? The break.
Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to, say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me, Steams.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Okay, press first, then possibly present evidence. What do we have to present, actually? We have the photo, we have the spear, we have the empty bottle, we have the monkey's head, and the path to glory. But let's press first. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from 2:30 or so until 2:45.
Oh. That was when the murder took place then, so... Yeah, 2:30, that's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and came back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Well, if you said 2:30... Well, the time of death was indeed 2:30. Then he could not have done it, because the break was from 2:30, according to him. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. I mean, not really. I eat T-bone steaks in, like, less than that.
Not enough time for someone to, say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol.
Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning?
Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go into Studio 1.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of those people in the trailer went to Studio 1?
He says that a lot. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim that someone from the trailer went into Studio 1? Well, no, it's clearly impossible for them to go in there because... Well, because of the sole fact that the thing was blocked. Okay, wait. Let's look at the court record actually beforehand. So the thing claimed... So the director claimed that the... Well, actually no one claimed. Well, okay. Reset. The break apparently was from 2:30 to 2:45. 2:30 was the exact time of the murder. And according to this monkey's head blocked the path of the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 2:30. So, if we take all of that into account, it's literally impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree, that was impossible for anyone to go in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again.
But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If I made a bad mistake, I swear to God. It's quite simple. True, the break-in at the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkey's head barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we have indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Oh boy, I guess this is where the kid comes into play. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I would have order! Why does everybody keep talking when I'm trying to talk? I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for the recess. 10 minutes to think, huh? Well, I see. That trial took an hour in game time? What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, then what hope do we have? Don't get me wrong. I'd never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. For the chillins! Let's do it. For the chillins! It's kind of weird that Mia would think, for the kids! But whatever the case, here we go again. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witnesses is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense may cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. Yeah, I know, right? However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hawkins to the stand. That's right. He's going to teleport. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. There we go. That's the one. Somehow, he was able to get Cody Hawkins out of school for, you know, whatever reason. He's got power. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? Witness me! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Ugh. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you! The nice lady! I'm Cody Hawkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling that this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Ugh. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, I'm going to, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with that beard over there? Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer a bearded gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. I mean, it is part of his character model after all, so it makes sense. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Oh, wait. He claimed that he always saw. Yeah, he always saw that the Steel Samurai always makes the finishing blow. So, yeah, you better make a point of it in the court record. Yeah, there we go. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Okay, here we go. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Then I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down! Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. But I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Wow, that probably couldn't have been good. Okay, cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you are talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. So pressing might not be an option then? We'll probably just see on the first line then. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I taped every show! And I go to all the live performances! That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course! Duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. So he just sort of found this map on the internet. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! It's good to see Edgeworth all mad like that, dude. So he went through the woods, off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off to the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight for the studio. I got kind of lost along the way for about 30 minutes. So you got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. And guess what happened next? When I came up out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. He looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Totally wrong. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he was the real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Did he probably think that that freaking, you know, that, yeah. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it on all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Alright, then I guess we gotta get this evidence thing going then. Okay, so what can we show him then? Maybe we can show him that, because it seems pretty pointless to show him his own camera then. So my guess is, well, wait, hold on. Let's see. You see, okay. Okay, so he said if I had my camera on me, then I would have had time for a shot, I tell you. So my idea is that this has photos of every victory scene that the Steel Samurai has won. That's really the only thing that I can personally think of. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Oh. Huh. Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations. Oh, God. Whoops. That didn't go so well. Alright, then. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, this is really the only other option I can think about. Cody, what you just said just seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You're quite clear about that. Huh? Oh God, his face! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting on the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption that you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your own camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. Well, weren't you doing the same thing, buddy? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Yes, I do. So, you did have a camera. Did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.